Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and an empath. This reading's for Libra for March of 2020, 3 months into the year already. For everybody who's new out there, we pull 4 cards for the month, use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to hopefully bring everything together for us. Now, I am an empath, so I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. Makes all of us Libras named Frankie, I suppose, for the time of the reading. Look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. And I also don't believe the cards are going to go like week by week. I think they'll kind of blend in and out throughout the month as an overall theme. Now, I have a short message for us, and I feel like we actually have a pretty good month. Like everybody's getting along, and like we're focused on family, friends, relationship. Things are going pretty good, but I also get this sense of stop. Like if someone's stepping over the line with me or pushing their agenda on me, I get this like, not now, not on my time, not on my place or my turf. It's kind of an interesting energy that goes along with it. And when I laid these cards after, I could see a couple cards in here that actually would represent that. But for the most part, I feel like really good. Our words are good. Their communication, commitment, risk, truth, and gratitude, which is amazing cards there if we think about it for even or amazing words if we think about them for even a minute. Maybe risk. I see along with that last message, that last part of the message, like the stop thing, if someone's overstepping their bounds, I can see that in the cards, and I can see that also in the word risk, because our card on the bottom of the deck here is the strength card, and that's excellent because that means we've come through, like all of our trials, tribulations, all that kind of stuff, and we got through them and we triumphed over them, and we have this deep kind of inner strength that from now on, right, is going to see us through everything. So we're connected, firmly connected is what the card means, to our instinctual world, like the inner world, our gut feeling. And we're able to like make friends with it. And when we make friends with that gut, that intuition, our clairsentience, we can use it for our own good, and we have control of it. We can use it for our own good. We also can use it for the good of others that are in our life, and because we'd be so connected like this all through the month, I think it's going to protect and care for us, and because we'd be our inner and outer needs, like would be in harmony. So things that were, if something was in conflict, let's put it this way, with what we intuited was right, we would make our decisions this month based on that gut feeling. So whatever decision we would make, would make, or whatever path too. I want to say it that way. Whatever decision we'd make or whatever path we felt like we were going to take, right? It would be extremely successful. And the interesting thing is, when I lifted up this strength card, right underneath it is the sun card. And that's all good things, success assured, things like that. So, but the strength cards is when we've triumphed. We've really come like out on top or through the struggle, you know. We know our own truth, like that it says there. We're committed to doing what our gut instinct tells us to do. I wished I could put these in some um, place in our life. Like this is our. I'm getting the strength to walk away from situations or to stop ones. Because we like to make everyone happy, and we're good if everyone else is good, you know. We like beauty, things like that, but that stop energy, like, it's like a dividing line for us this month where nobody's going to step over that or push us if it's not our truth, you know, or not, or make us risk something really seriously. And I'm saying that because of our next card here. It just hit me right now when I look down at our next card. It's the Four of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles is like when we're really holding tight to our money, to material possessions, everything that we right now have, and because we feel like we may be feeling threatened with a loss. They call this the miser card, but we could be, like with that word risk in here, feeling threatened with some kind of a loss, um, and trying to prepare ourselves, you know, by closely guarding that which is ours. And pentacles are material plane stuff. And looking at the card that comes right after that, I can see why we might be doing this kind of energy. We'd be hanging on to something, or either our possessions, or hanging on to some type of a situation, like in a really stubborn, inflexible manner, you know, uh, might be fear of change that's going to be involved, you know, coming on down the pike, or we might just be happy where we're at. And we don't want to part with our bucks and give them to other people all the time, maybe like we've been doing for quite some time. But, you know, change is part of life. So change comes no matter what we do. So we have to be capable of accepting that change. Now I know we're coming out of this very good, is what they want me to say, as a, like, very good and strong as an end result. That's the way they want me to say it. Very good and strong as the end result of this month, because there's other cards coming up here. But I think we're going to have to make commitments to ourselves, tell our truth to ourselves. Some of us may, um, I'm looking at this card, some of us may have, like, been up for a raise, and then our company says, well, we're not giving it to you this year, you know. Oh, well, Libra, tough luck with this, you know. Maybe we're up for a raise and we don't get as big a raise as what we thought we were going to get. And I'm saying it that way because of the next card coming up. But some of us just may be comfortable. Others of us may be having given and given and given in some portion of our life. We may not want to give or tolerate anymore. Now, I don't know why they're having me say it that way, but that's the way they're having me say it. So I'm going to go with that because it feels strong, especially with that strength card first. Like maybe I've been giving, and I've tolerated some kind of situation for so long that I'm not going to do it anymore, and I'm holding fast, you know. I'm holding fast with that stop energy, you know, like not now, not on my turf, you know, maybe another time if someone's trying to push at me, push an agenda on me, I believe is what Spirit was saying the first, in that original message, because this could also be something at work. It could be raised things, like I was saying, it could be something at work, but it can be for a lot of us like a situation or a person event, because this next card is pretty much directly related to a work energy, because it's the Five of rods or wands, however you want to call it. They call them rods in this deck, and they're wands in most of the other decks. But this is about competition in like the global economy, the workplace, maybe work slowing down. It can signify mad scramble for money and power, which is interesting with that Four of Pentacles right in front of it. So it could mean some of us have been given too much, and others of us did not get exactly what we expected, because there's a lot of greed and corruption that comes around this card. Some people just call it simply a fake battle, like that stop energy, not this isn't the right way to do this discussion or to communicate with me if it's something you want, because it's not going to work. Maybe a kid like stepping over the line with us, that type of energy. But it's struggle. It usually means struggle in the marketplace. Um, it's new factors or new competition moving into the neighborhood, so it causes that change, just like the Four of Pentacles cards. It causes us to have to change, adapt, grow, because life's not quite as simple as it was before. So new competition, or in the neighborhood, in the industry, is actually what it means. And we have to put forth a lot more effort, like um, to keep what we've gained in terms of like our financial good, our material goods. So that could be a lot too. It reflects right back onto that Four of Pentacles. So for some of us, it's going to be a work energy, right? Others of us, this is going to be, like a relationship energy. Like the kid asking me for money, 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 and I'm like, it's not happening, because it'll be like closer to home, you know with the card we can do really, really well, because it is a business finance type of energy, like go and make a lot of wealth, you know if we're really committed to it. And um, how do I want to say this? If we're really committed to it, really, and willing to take risks, you know, that seem appropriate and suitable for the time, we're going to come through this, and we're going to come through it on top and on the other side very grateful. Just like our word here, very grateful. So calculated risk taking, calculating what changes to make at what time. We're the balance, we're the scales of justice. We usually want everybody happy, and this is a good month for that for us. Other than that, if someone's going to step across the line, I'm going to stop it right where it is. If they're pushing me over the edge or across the line, because I have that ability this month. And when you see these next two cards, Libra, you're going to be shocked, because our next card here is the Magician. Look at this. This is new beginnings, new choices, just a really exciting energy. It's when we're ready, willing, and able to manipulate the situation to achieve a desired end. Maybe that's why that stop energy's in there. Some of us, that stop may be stop, Libra, think, take a deep breath, because it indicates that we have leadership potential, for one thing, desire for action, new relationships coming in. And I think that's why I was doing that either or type energy, new relationships coming, the tools for whatever action. It's a card of manifestation. So the tools for whatever action is desired already are in our hand. So the key to the whole card is to use the tools at our disposal, the right tools at our disposal, that relate properly to the aim that we have. Maybe our intellect, maybe holding on to our money in order to make a transition for some of us, that with that Four of Pentacles, standing up and communicating what it is I expected and wanted, perhaps out of a promotion or a raise. But the caveat with the card is, if we use these tools improperly for improper ends or to hurt someone else, it backfires. So we're doing this wonderful manifesting energy. I don't feel that any of us would use it inappropriately for it to backfire on us, because it almost feels like there's a particular thing we're manifesting or moving forward or towards, and because of that, right? We're going to be real focused on it with the Strength card and our gut intuition, and with this competition card in here, because we're going to be real focused. Like, what do I do? What's my next step? What's my gut tell me is the right way to go? And we get it, because our next card here is the Pip card, the Nine of Cups. I swear to God, this dude on the card here, he drank all 9 of these cups before. Look at them little rosy cheeks there. It must be cups of wine that are behind his head here. But this is excellent. This is the best card. It's like in the deck, it's called the Wish card, where our wishes come true. So it's joy, happiness, all of our dreams coming true, getting what we wish for, you know? At getting it, actually getting it, like winning the lottery, or meeting Mr. How's it speak? Meeting Mr. and Mrs. Right, all at the same time. Everything I ever wanted, even if all these cards in here were negative, the and there's nothing bad you can say about this card, because even if it's upside down, it means my wish is a little delayed, but I'm getting it anyhow, and if it's upside down, I didn't believe my own good fortune, so it doesn't hurt us either way. So it means success, triumph, everything we want and hope for. When the Nine of Cups comes into a reading, we sit down, just like this Magician card, right? We sit down and say to ourselves, what is it I really want? And the answer is, we'll get it. So when I see this Strength card here, right, and then the Sun right underneath it, we overcame everything with the Strength card, remember? And we pulled up hidden strengths that we didn't even know we had to get through the situation. Then the underneath that was the Sun. So we brought success forward into our life. It's just amazing. Do you know what's underneath the Sun? The Ten of Cups. And that's emotional happiness in all manner or form. So thinking along those lines, with that original message, take the change as my gut tells me this is my truth, right? Make the change, make the commitments as my gut tells me this is the truth. If I need to communicate, right? If I need to communicate, I do it in a truthful manner. I take calculated risks, and I move forward, and I am the one that creates the change, okay? Then I am the one that is creating the change, that's altering my life, that's altering my life, making sure that what it is I truly want, right, that I'm manifesting, I am going to accept and get. So being totally wide open to receive after I get it, taking calculated risks, they said, make sure you sit down with ourselves this month and use that strength card to pull on what is my internal guidance. Because this month, that gut feeling may be more important than anything else we do. And we want to always remember to ask Spirit, what? What is it I want? What is it that I want to see change for my own self, in my own work, in my own relationships, in my own life this month? And when we do that, the wish comes true. So I don't know if this is in our work life. I don't know if this is about relationships. I just know we have to work from within, and whatever decision we make is right. Right? Ask. That's our angel card. I always crack up over these angel cards. You can't make them up. With this strength card here, going within and finding what I didn't even know I had is very, very important. It says, ask us to help you in this situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We are governed by many universal laws, and among them is free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Boy, Libra, I don't know what's going on for us this month. It looks like it might be a little bit crazy, maybe a little bit competitive, and maybe like a little fear, for a short period of time around our little pentacles, our bucks or whatever. When we come out on the other side, it's amazing, isn't it? When we come out of this month, we are in a good standing. This card serves as a reminder to ask your angels for help more often. Angels can help with any and all areas of your life, including bringing you ideas, courage, faith, confidence, and clarity. They can also help with all material needs such as money, time, health, and vitality. Ask for whatever you need. Go within and ask. We got all the tools there. Instead of complaining, ask for help. Ask the people in your life to help you. Delegate. Hire others to assist you. Request help from your angels for everything, no matter how small or how large. How many of us forget it? It's like spirit is, they always tell me, we're simple. Spirit says, we are simple. People, you complicate it. Sit down and ask. This is fascinating reading. I'm really happy for us. Well, Libra, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them. If anybody wants to know more about me or just go neb about me, all the information's in the about section below, or if you need to set an appointment with me, it's all down below over at the website. And over at the website are the two short videos. One explains the prayer class I've made for you guys. The other, and that's like 2.5 hours long. It tells you how, why, how you format prayers, and why you do them the way you do them. And the other is a suture class, which is a little simple meditation, takes 5 minutes a day, enhances the clairperceptions. And we need, what did they say, our clairsentience going this month. It's really easy in it, and it's a valuable tool in these day and age. So to everybody I met through 4 whole years of doing these YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Bye-bye.